Hey guys, so what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. In this video, this is part number 3 of building my 5700 rig. And well, actually it's already built now, but what I have left to do is to BIOS mod 5 of the cards. So you guys know my Red Devil here, which I've made plenty of videos on, is already BIOS modded, and you guys saw earlier I'm getting about 58 mega hash right now in HiveOS on this GPU. I think I may be able to get it to 60 mega hash, but you know, we'll try a little bit later. But right now, you guys saw the temperatures on some of the GPUs, and it's really hot. This one right here, which is actually made in China, a Asus 5700 Dual Evo, is getting about 102 to 104 on the memory temperatures. There's another one here that's pretty hot as well. You guys saw the screenshot a little bit earlier. But yeah, some of the Asus Duals are actually fine at about 90 Fahrenheit and 90 Fahrenheit on the second one there. But the first GPU, well, GPU 0 and GPU 2 is showing 94 and 102. But you guys can see the GPU temperatures is 57, 57, 60, 50, and 57, and 57. The XFX, the thick 3 edition, and the Red Devil power color is totally fine. Like, those cards are awesome. The memory temperatures on those are like 82 to 80. But the Asus Evo Duals are definitely a little bit higher. Where it's made in China is that one that says 102. That one is giving me trouble, and you know, it seems to be mining fine. Like, I'm not saying trouble as in like it's not hashing right, but in terms of temperature, it's not right. So, you know, I'll have another video. Maybe I'll take it apart and change the thermal pad and see if that changes anything on the temperatures. So we'll do that in another video. And also, I would like to move this 6x5700 rig to my main mining location. And you know, given the temperatures that I'm getting on this rig right now, it's extremely hot right now where I do videos, and it's also a really hot day. But you guys can see the temperatures right now is 97 Fahrenheit and about 27% humidity. So it's extremely warm in here, and there is no air or anything coming out of that window. I don't have a fan or anything, no circulation, so just literally the heat is staying right here, and I am sweating balls right now. So I need to move this rig to my main mining location where it's definitely a lot cooler there, and I have an exhaust fan there. I'm gonna do the BIOS modding at my main mining location over there. So I will see you guys there in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so you guys can see my 5700 rig here is now at my main mining location. This rig looks really good. I really love this AAA Wave frame. Thanks to AAA Wave for giving me this frame. Super appreciative of them. They are pretty awesome. Super cool. Alright guys, so I need to figure out where I'm gonna put my 5700 rig in my main mining location here. And there is something I do need to figure out in terms of like power consumption. And right now it seems like my PDU on this rack here is already maxed out at like almost 24 amps. So I'm not going to add anything on this shelf already. I already have 5 rigs running off that 30 amp PDU already. And then over on this rack here, I just recently put in, you guys may have saw, I have my 12x EVGA P104 rig at the bottom here. And then I have 2 ASICs here. I have the Z15 and the Inosilicon A10. But I don't think we're utilizing all of the power that is available on the Triplite PDU. Okay, so we can see 6 amps on this side, on the right bank, and then on the left bank we're using about 8 amps. So I have the 12x P104 rig plugged in on this side, and then I have the Inosilicon A10 plugged in on that side as well. So the only thing on this right bank here is the Z15 that's taking about 6 amps. So I'm thinking of plugging the 5700 rig on the right bank. I think the 5700 rig is going to use about 3 to 4 amps. I guess we'll see on the AAA PDU how much amps it'll use once I plug it in and stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping to fit the 5700 rig right here. I guess we'll find out to see if it'll actually fit between here. I hope I did my calculations correctly when I built this rack from Costco. So, okay, so let me go ahead. I'm gonna see if this fits on this shelf. Here we go. And looks like it just fits, just barely. I thought I was gonna have an issue, but you guys can see here, some of the PCIe cables are almost hitting the top here, but ultimately, I got the frame in, no problem, just beautiful right here. So I have it placed so that the heat will essentially go off into this way, just like I do with everything else and all my other GPUs facing, so all the heat is going into that exhaust fan right there. Alright, so now I need to plug in the power cable to the PDU and the network cable. And as well, you guys are probably looking at my horrible cable management. In another video, I am going to replace 2 of the GPUs here, so the Red Devil and the XFX card that I have sitting right there. I'm going to take these 2 out, and I have 2 other Asus 5700 Dual Evos that I'm going to replace these 2 with. And so I'll have a uniform, you know, all 6 Asus RX 5700s on the same AAA waveframe here. I just like having all the GPUs the same. I don't know, I'm kind of OCD like that, and all of my rigs, you guys can see, are all uniformed and they all have the same GPUs as well. So I don't know, I think it's just force of habit for me, and I don't like mixing and matching different brands, even though I know that Silicon Lottery, they could have different silicon in terms of memory and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, that's neither here or there. Let me plug in the PDU cable, which we're gonna need this one right here, and we'll need a network cable as well. And let me get this plugged in, one sec. Okay, network cable is plugged in, and I also have the power cable C13 to C14 going up into my AAA PDU there. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this baby on. Hopefully it turns on. Yeah, there we go. And I'm using the GPUrisers.com risers, just amazing. Thanks to GPU Risers for sending me a whole bunch of risers. And I forgot to mention, guys, I changed out 2 of the AAA wave fans because I was seeing if it would make a difference for the GPUs that were getting up to like 100 Fahrenheit on the memory. You guys saw that in the beginning there. And it helped a little bit, but not really. But I'm curious now that we moved over here to my main mining location, and it's about 80 Fahrenheit right now, pretty low in temperature. It's actually really cool. It feels much better out here. I'm curious to know the temperatures now, alright? So this thing is just ramping up, and we'll go see what it says in Hive OS, alright? So give me a sec. Okay, so it's been going for about a good 15 minutes right now, and I can say right now that the temperatures are way better than where they were at my condo. You guys can see now I'm getting about 86 on the memory, 82, 94, 72, 84, and 72. So this Asus Evo 1 is not doing too well, but hey, 94 is better than what it was getting before, 104, 102 or something back in my condo. Much cooler temperatures here in my basement. I actually feel really good. I'm actually not sweating here, surprisingly. Alright, anyways guys, so I am going to go ahead now and figure out the BIOS modding for this. And you know, I've done videos on BIOS modding, link down below if you guys want to know how to do BIOS modding for the 5700s. But essentially in Hive OS, I'm going to go ahead and download all of the BIOSes, except for my Power Color Red Devil, which I've already done. But the XFX Thick 5700 XT at the bottom here, I'll be doing that one, and the 4 Asus Evo Duals. Okay, so I'm going to download each of the BIOSes and essentially use the Red BIOS editor on Igor's lab, okay? We're not using More Power Tool, that's for Windows only. Maybe I'll do a video on the rig to see if we can get better power consumption in Windows. That'll be for another day. So I'm just going to copy the 1500 RAM timings up and then put the new BIOS on the 5700s. So that's just a normal thing that I think everyone does, alright? So I'll be right back. Okay, so I found out something pretty funny. And you guys can see here, actually, I have all the stock BIOSes loaded on my computer here, and I've downloaded the original BIOSes on each one. But the funny thing is, on the GPU that is showing really high memory temperatures right now, I figured out that this GPU, I believe, has a 5700 XT BIOS on it already. So you can see here, it shows 1550 megahertz on this BIOS that came from this Asus Evo Dual, alright? But when I did the other 3 BIOSes for the other GPUs, they showed 1500 RAM timing, okay? Not 1550. So if I opened up a original BIOS here, you guys can see here, 1500 megahertz. But that third GPU shows 1550 in the RAM timings. So I have reason to believe that this third Asus Evo Dual, which is made in China, all right, not Taiwan like the other 3, has a 5700 XT BIOS. That is so weird. So I am gonna try putting one of the BIOSes from the other Asus Duals, and I'm gonna put it on the third one here and see if the temperatures are a little bit better and the hash rate and stuff. Okay, so now I've done the 1500 RAM timings and up on all of the 5 GPUs except for the Power Color Red Devil, and I'm gonna upload it through HiveOS here. I guess we just have to go and flash the VBIOS, and yeah, give me a second. Okay, I have all of the GPUs BIOS modded, and you guys can see here the temperatures and all that kind of stuff right here, and the overclocks that I'm using currently. This may change. I'll probably do another video just like fine-tuning and optimizing the overclocks and all that kind of stuff you guys can see here. And yeah, look at that, 58 to 57 mega hash for all of the GPUs here with the 1500 RAM timings and up. So you can see the temperatures right now. It's actually really high for that third Asus Dual there, the one that's made in China, but the other ones made in Taiwan seems to be fine. 88 Fahrenheit, 90 Fahrenheit, and 88 Fahrenheit on the other ones there, on the other Asus Duals. Okay, but it seems like I will have to do some thermal pad replacement on that third GPU right there, and possibly the first one as well on the Asus Dual. Well, that's unfortunate, but it looks like the GPU temperature is at 56 degrees, which seems normal. But let me know what your guys' thoughts about that on the memory temperature. I know it seems kind of scary, and some people may say that's normal. I'm not quite sure. There's a lot of videos online, a lot of big YouTubers talking about the Navi cards having really bad memory pads and all that kind of stuff. But guys, look at that, and you can see my overclocks right now that I'm using. Like I said, I'll probably fine tune this more, and I'll definitely have another video down the road, but you guys can see what I'm using currently. And this rig has been on for about 22 minutes so far. Okay, so that's the temperatures right now, and that is my 5700 rig right now mining away, and it's mining Ethereum at the moment. I was gonna do Ethereum Classic, but you guys know what's happening with Ethereum Classic currently. But yeah, look at that. This rig looks really good. I can't wait to take out these 2 GPUs. I'm probably gonna make another mix-matched 5700 rig just so I can fill on this rig with the 5700 Asus Duals, because I have 6 of them, alright? So, but that'll be for another video. And also cable managing this rig, that'll be for another video as well. And yeah, so guys, I think that's it. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll have a part 4 basically fine-tuning, you know, all the hash rates and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's utilizing pretty high power consumption. I think it was using like 1000 watts before, but I don't have a 240 volt power meter. I don't know how I can, you know, calculate the wattage. I can only calculate through reading the meter here. So it says we're using like 12 amps on that right bank, which I have the 5700 rig plugged in right now. So it looks like we're at the max capacity on the Triplite PDU. So yeah, I think we're utilizing quite a bit of power on this rig. So we'll definitely have to fine tune that in another video. Okay guys, well, let me know your thoughts, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.